Alright guys, let's take a look at the definition for blocking below the waist. I'm recording this a day after I lost my voice, so I apologize for the quality of my voice. Anyway, blocking below the waist is permitted in the free blocking zone when 1. All players involved in the blocking are on the line of scrimmage and in the zone at the snap. That means offense and defensive players involved in the block below the waist have to be in the zone at the snap. That's the free blocking zone. 2. The contact is in the zone. And 3. The ball has not left the zone. Now, pistol and shotgun have additional requirements for the low block to be legal. While in a shotgun or pistol formation, that means the quarterback is outside the 3-yard free blocking zone. An offensive lineman may legally block below the waist if the offensive lineman is in a 3 or 4 point stance. He cannot be in a 2 point stance. And the contact is immediate and the opponent is head up over the offensive lineman. Now this is important. Head up is defined as having both shoulders within the frame of the opponent's body. That means he has to be straight ahead of him. There can be no side blocking diagonally out of the shotgun. Okay, it will be an illegal block below the waist if an offensive lineman is in a 2 point stance, if there's any hesitation, or if the block is not against a head-up defender, as the ball will be considered to have left the zone prior to the contact below the waist. So here we're going to see a great example of an illegal low block out of the shotgun formation. This would be legal if the quarterback were under center. But watch the actions of the right guard. Notice who he blocks and where he is lined up. Okay, that's the player he's going to block, and you can see that he is lined up in the gap between the center and the guard. He can therefore not legally block him below the waist. Let's watch it in slow motion. And you can see he dives diagonally, so if there's any question whether this guy is head up, that pretty much answers it right there. Umpire has a great flag there. Great job. Now you may remember this video from last year, an instructional video on the free blocking zone we put out then. And this block was considered legal last year. It is no longer legal. Why? Because the defender being blocked is not within the frame of the shoulders of the blocker. Let's take a look at it. Now, those lines just are there to indicate who can get this block. The back judge is looking right at it, and of course the flank on that side, this is one of his keys, so he should be able to get this block as well. And as I said, the rules have been modified, the interpretation has been modified this year to include the fact that the defender being blocked has to be within the frame of the shoulders of the offensive blocker. This first example of an illegal low block comes from the left tackle, and notice that the offense is in a shotgun formation. Let this run, and then we'll bring it back and run it in slow motion. Watch the left tackle. Okay, let's bring that back. Okay, so we're going to run it in slow motion. Now, he does go into a 3 point stance, so he has satisfied the first requirement for a low block in the free blocking zone. And the player he's going to block is in the free blocking zone, number 37 there. Unfortunately, they're not head up. Watch the action. And I think you can make a strong argument that this is not immediate either. He raises up and then goes down. Ball is clearly out of the zone. The quarterback has it in his hands, and he's initiating that block. That is an illegal low block. Before we take a look at this play from another angle, let's talk about whose responsibility for this particular foul, who's responsible on the crew for it. The referee in this particular formation, he's on the right-hand side of the quarterback, so he's looking through the quarterback at the tackle. And of course, the flank official on that side, in this case the line judge, has that lineman as one of his keys. Remember, flanks, our progression is snap. We're watching the snap. Then we look at the tackle to get a read on what type of play it is, and we're also looking at him to see if he's going to be fouled. So both of those officials could have gotten this foul. It's very difficult when, as you can see in this picture, the line judge's other key is being pressed here at the line, and the referee has to keep an eye on other things other than the tackle. So, this is an easy one to miss, but we've got to get it. Let's take a look at it again from the end zone. So we can see the blocker right here. Watch his actions. Okay, below the waist, across the line of scrimmage, not directly head up, not on the player directly head up from him. That definitely should have been a foul. This next play, very similar circumstance. We have the quarterback in shotgun formation. Keep your eye on the left side of the line. I think not only do we have an illegal low block, we have a chop block as well. I think we're going to get a better look at that from the next angle. Let's run it in slow motion. It's difficult to see the actual block, but you can see the aftermath of it. Let's take a look at it again. See the dive across, contact below the waist. Let's take a look at it from the end zone. Now, you can see that the defender is engaged high and the tackle is hitting him low. This is a chop block, and even if you miss the chop block, he is not going up again. He's not blocking low against the player who is straight across from him. So we should have a flag for one of these fouls, and you can see the action is dangerous. Watch. See his leg get pinned? That could be a knee injury. We need to get this. So I don't want to leave you guys with the impression that all low blocks, all cross blocks are illegal. Here's an example of what I believe is a legal play. Now, this is not our association. I think this is out of state. I got this off of YouTube. But watch it closely. Watch the right guard pull. Ball stays in the zone, and there is the low block right there. Okay, let's watch it again. Low block. You can see the official is throwing a flag. I don't want to judge his flag because I did not know what his state association's rules are, but for our purposes, this would be a legal low block in the free blocking zone.